Hi, and welcome to this episode on Getting Started with your Kamado Joe. I'm your host, The Grateful Griller, and thanks so much for joining me. Today, I'm going to go over some basic tips on baking with your Kamado Joe, the indirect way. But before I do that, there are some essentials you need at deckside in order to get started. First, a heat-resistant pair of oven mitts to handle all the hot stuff work really well. 2, a clean and durable cutting board and/or pizza peel. It makes all your food prep a cinch and transferring food from inside to deckside really easy. 3, couple of towels for those unforeseen messes. 4, a sharp knife and/or pizza cutter, because it's a must. And 5, a safe and efficient workspace. When you get these things dialed in, we're ready to get down and do some baking. To set your Kamado Joe up for baking the best pizzas, breads, cakes, and even cookies, simply fill your firebox with Kamado Joe Premium Lump Charcoal just above the air holes and light your fire with Kamado Joe Non-Toxic Fire Starter. Never use lighter fluid, as it'll impart nasty taste to your food and won't do anything good for your cooker. Once the fire's lit, open your top and bottom vents all the way for maximum airflow. Wait 10 or 15 minutes for your cooker to heat up, and then carefully place your heat deflector metal stand in combination with your heat deflector plate and pizza stone onto the fire ring. Close your lid carefully and allow your heat deflector, plate, and pizza stone to heat up for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. 425 to 550 degrees are the most common baking temperatures, and you'll soon realize how versatile your Kamado Joe really is. There's nothing quite like pizza baked over natural lump charcoal the Kamado Joe way. I'm going to lift my lid, season my stone with some cornmeal, and we're going to get that delicious looking pizza on there. We're going to be back in about 15 minutes to taste the results. To care and maintain for your pizza stone and heat deflector, simply store in a safe dry area, scrape clean after each use, and never season with oils or water. Wipe clean with a cloth and let them naturally darken and age with time. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode, and I want to personally thank you for joining me today. We want to make sure you get the most out of your Kamado Joe, so please do check out our other videos. If there's a topic of interest or a particular question you have, just go to www.kamadojoe.com, where you're guaranteed to find a friendly, engaging, customer service-oriented, not to mention passionate griller at Kamado Joe headquarters. On behalf of Kamado Joe, I'm the Grateful Griller, reminding you to feed that fire and the desire to take your grilling games higher. Now that's what I call igniting your passion for grilling.